Alright, hey, he's Mega here, and welcome to another WR250E video. So I just got back from Evolution Motorcycles in Santa Clara after they adjusted the suspension, alright? So the Hare Scramble race is this Saturday, alright? So that's going to be the very first test for this bike. I want to make sure it handles mine, alright? So I told them I wanted to set the suspension up for trail riding, alright? And that's what they did, alright? So I went there, they told me to come back in an hour because I walked in, okay guys? So that's the story. I walked in, and what I did is I didn't bring my gear with me. What I did is I brought a backpack with a 15-pound weight in it. There, let me go. Okay, there you go, this guy. Alright, I put a 15-pound weight in it. And that's to simulate me wearing my gear, okay guys? Normally what? I'm wearing a helmet, a chest protector, all my underwear, probably got to weigh something, right? The pants, the knee pads, the boots, I'm pretty sure probably the boots are probably the most heaviest gear, alright? And the helmet, you know, all that stuff, I'm pretty sure it adds up to close to maybe like 10 pounds, maybe, okay? So that's why I brought a 15-pound pack for them to set the preload for me, okay? And yeah, so and that's what I told him. I wanted to set it up for trail riding, and I think he did some adjustments to it. He said it was kind of pogo sticky, so I think. But I told him I wanted it to be as soft as possible. So, I want it to be plush ride is what he said. Okay. I sat on the bike and they checked the preload and they said the preload is fine, okay? They said around 100 millimeters of sag will be fine, alright? So I think if you want less, probably that's for like Supermoto or something, okay? Less sag for Supermoto, but he said like the bike is pretty much set up in, you know, where it should be right now, okay? So that's good. Okay, and then yeah, so we'll go over what, actually, you know what, I will put a subtitle below, or I'll put a subtitle, alright, in the video right here, alright, for all the settings on the bike, okay, and I'll show you where all the adjusters are on this bike too, by the way. I did a lot of research. If you have the owner's manual for the WR250R, it has a wealth of information in it, guys, okay, I downloaded it, alright, so let's check it out real quick. Okay, yeah, so I will put the suspension settings that they got in the description of this video, okay guys, if you guys are interested. If you have a 230-something pound WR250R, then that'll help you, okay guys, but if you've got a regular WR250R, it probably won't help you, okay, because the bike is a lot heavier, okay? But anyway, so here's, these are the guys that did the suspension adjustment. Alright guys, I'll probably put one of the stickers on the bike. Evolution Motorcycles in Santa Clara. Alright, I had the red shift adjusted there, alright, and you'd be surprised how much better the bike handles when you got it set right, okay? Hades Mega is no suspension guru, that's why I take it to them, okay? Yeah, if you just give me some settings to put in, then I could do it, you know, but I can't bounce the bike up and down and like, okay, go up on the rebound 5 clicks and then go down on the compression 2 clicks, and no, I can't do that, all right guys. I'm not that good with the suspension, guys. Okay. Yeah, anyway, so if you guys don't know, the WR250R has fully adjustable front and rear suspension, okay? It's nothing super fancy. It doesn't have any high-speed circuits or anything. They're two-way adjustable suspension, okay? So for the front fork, you've got your rebound adjuster. All right, it's up here. All right. Oh, it even tells you, yeah. So if you go counterclockwise, it makes it softer. If you go clockwise, it makes it harder, okay? And you got to do both the left and the right the same, okay? There's also a bleed screw on top, all right? I learned that. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to put it on a stand like it is right now, so have no weight on the suspension, and then you open up the screws and you bleed out the air, all right? So like technically we could bleed it right now if I just took this screw out, okay? So you should do that. You should do that when you go to different elevations, all right? So I I might do it this weekend. I'm not sure. Okay, guys. All right. So so this is the rebound adjuster. All right. There's two of them on the top. All right. It's like a regular flathead screwdriver dealie. All right. And then there is a adjuster on the bottom. All right. And that's your compression. Okay. Does it have a little rubber? Okay. It's got a little rubber thingy. You gotta take this rubber cap off. All right. And then yeah. And then there's an adjuster on it. Okay. It's an adjuster similar to the one that's on the other one. Okay. So the rear has a adjuster right here. Okay. This is the compression right here. That's on top of the reservoir. Clockwise is stiffer. Counterclockwise is softer. Okay. And then there is a rebound adjuster right down here. Oh, right here. Okay, see this knob here? That's a rebound adjuster. Okay. And yeah. So that one is different. That one is it's similar to the Von Cat shock. All right. So if you're looking down on top of it, all right, clockwise is to go softer rebound, and counterclockwise is actually harder rebound. Okay, or slower. Okay, when you're looking down from the top. In the manual, it says there's an arrow that goes right and left. Okay, so, but I do it by like where where it goes. Okay, that whatchamacallit, that bumper is not looking so hot, man. I don't know how much longer that thing is gonna last. All right, so this shock is probably gonna get a rebuild soon, or if I can find another shock to slap in there, then maybe I might do that. All right, it might be a good idea to go find another shock so I can have a shock in there while I'm servicing this one. Okay, we'll see if I can find one. But it's pretty good shock. Not a lot of shocks come with both the compression and rebound adjusters. Okay, so that's why they call it fully adjustable preload. All right, and also the WR250R has preload collars. Okay, it's kind of hard to see there. Okay. And so it looks like it's in the middle of the adjustment. So and he told me that's fine already. So 100 millimeters of sag is fine. So that's what he measured. All right, I can probably get it. Check it on the Motul slacker. Okay, but yeah, he said 100 is fine. I think for Supermoto, he said, yeah, you're probably gonna want to make it. You want more preload, actually, more preload for Supermoto. So I asked him, hey, I'm gonna race this in a race next week for Supermoto, and but I'm gonna be in the sportsman class. And should I do anything to the setting? Should I try to make it stiffer or something? He's like, no, just ride it the way it is right now. So I'm like, okay. so that's what we'll try, guys. All right, because this weekend I've got a Hare Scramble. Next weekend I've got a Supermoto race. Okay, so that's a mix. It's kind of like a motocross and a track racing. Okay, and then we're gonna run it. I think I'm gonna run it with these tires. All right, is what we're gonna do. Okay, so that's a scoop, guys. So I will put I'll put some pictures of when I was there. All right, it was Evolution Motorcycles that did it. Okay. And then yeah, so I'll put the settings at the end of the video and in the description of the video. Okay, thanks for watching. Here's Miguel.
Love to rise in the summer morning.